Alright, so... okay, so... welcome to my top 10 favorite my top 10 favorite Pokemon. This will be... this is, well, my list. So this is my opinion. This is my opinion, and only. Feel free to share your list. Even though no one ever fucking comments on here.
I know.
Let's get started. We're up with the list. At number 10, we have...
Archeon.
This one's a funny story. Ori, yeah, actually. But this is actually a funny story. So I played Pokemon White. Yeah, you know that. You should know. Okay. I was given that a choice between a fossil. So what did I decide to pick?
Orchis.
I decided to pick the Flume fossil.
Orchis.
So.
Yeah.
And this was pretty much my own fucking god. This is pretty much my version of the Helix fossil. I named it Archie. Archie, it was
a very powerful member on his team.
Even though it evolved, I was at almost 39.
So late. Like, dear God, that's late.
Okay, so... alright. Moving on. On this list, we got, this one loves hugs. This one likes warm hugs.
This one. Tyranitar.
Okay, if you don't know what I'm talking about, I decided to raise a Tyranitar on Pokemon X. X. And, well, Alex told me it already told me my name, the name, he didn't pay out the gender. So he decided, well, it was a female, and,
Takashima.
It's that's actually based on
many different cities in Japan.
And this thing has my headcanon.
Is very huggy.
It loves warm hugs. It loves hugs.
She's a big intimidating. She's intimidating, but she's a complete cinnamon roll once you get to know her.
And that my I had a Tyranitar. Yeah, I used the Tyranitar on my team.
Yep. Humility.
And I got it to level 100. And I got it to level 100. And as you'd expect. Okay, so turn up your game.
Oh.
Turn up your game. There we go. Yes, that's Sunny Moon music in the background. Number 8. This will be this is a Pokemon for our next next part of 7 Days of Pokemon.
Which is Blaziken,
the first firefighting. The first firefighting in type. Starter.
Yeah, the first of the 3 consecutive firefighting starters.
We've never had a fire type that stood on all 4 legs. Oh, really? What do you mean we haven't had one that stood on 4 legs? Look at Typhlosion.
But that's only part of the time.
What'd you get?
I'm cell hunting.
Oh. Okay, so number Blaziken is, well, fucking awesome. I actually used one on my Ruby file. Blaze is very useful. A part of my team. It's a very useful part of my team. Yeah, not much to say. Number 7 is a 3-way tie
Between
Shaman,
Torterra, and Togekiss.
We'll discuss one by one. Shaman, who as Alex mentioned in a previous video,
He lost.
and I hacked in, and
So it could be shiny and have the ability Speed Boost.
and
He wanted Sonic the Hedgehog in Pokemon form.
yeah, pretty funny. However, I could have transferred to Pokemon on Black and White, but if I would have transferred it farther,
The game would have he would have gotten my Pokemon bank account banned.
yeah, if you don't know what Pokemon Bank, if you transfer a hacked Pokemon, you're gonna get banned. And so Shaman, well, it's very cool. It is incredibly powerful. Oh, the signature move, Seed Beat, Seed Flare. And fun fact about the event Shaman. You know what it is?
What was it?
It knows the moves. Tell me if this sounds familiar.
What?
Energy Ball, Seed Flare, Synthesis, it's an aromatherapy.
Wait, are those the moves that knew in the movie?
Yeah! It's gonna eat me! Yes, that movie.
Yeah, it's actually gonna beat you, Shaman.
I think
Shaman seemed too much bored, man.
I think Zero would make you into a salad, though. No, seriously, that's what Shaman looks like. Looks like a fucking salad.
And also, I gruesomely enough seen fan art of that very thing.
Shaman
being cooked, being sliced into a salad, and being eaten by
Zero Giratina. Oh, so the other ones are Torterra. Yes, the very popular choice for the Sinnoh.
Easily, honestly, I would be surprised if Torterra is the most picked Sinnoh starter out of it.
Seriously,
Also, all of the Let's Players, both of the
Purple Rodri
and Sugar Convoy both chose Turtwig. And me and Noah both chose Turtwig. Well, there was a time I chose Piplup and Noah chose Chimchar, but most of the time we choose Turtwig.
I am not that good with naming. So because it always results in Lerster, like Torterra,
Eekster, and
Turtler. I am very bad at naming.
Yeah.
Or, Len, as in Weaselin. And okay, so then finally, this one actually became a very viable member of my team. Togekiss. Yes, Togepi was given an evolution. Yes, Togepi was given an evolution.
And yes, it was really cool.
Now, was normal flying, not that impressive, but if you have one for, if you have it over, if you have a Togekiss in Gen 6 and onward, it's now fairy flying.
Yep.
That's right.
Look at that awesome fairy flying type combo.
And Oakster's favorite move, yes, that was his name, was, I said, you know what it was? Metronome!
I wish there was a way you could turn off the Pokemon music. It disrupts things a lot.
So Togekiss he also had a Focus Sash that never came into play.
He's just a sweet boy who loves his Focus Sash.
Also, there was this. I'll get to an honorable mention in later up or down the list. So that being said, number 6. Not in the way you'd think. It wasn't because I chose Greninja for Gen 6. X.
It's because of Ash Greninja.
Yes! From the demo. Well, he's currently on my team. Even Pokemon Sun. On Sun. He's currently on my team.
Yep.
Yeah, that's right. And what? Look at his stats. 600. His stats. You know what they are?
What? 680.
640. In extreme. The thing is, if you kill a trainer's Pokemon, if they have more than one, you'll get this incredibly broken in form known as Ash Greninja.
Emphasis on incredibly.
Because I told you he had a stat total of 640. And, well, since you don't need to hold an item,
you can also use a Z move.
A Z Crystal. You also can equip a Z Crystal. Mine is actually the highest level out of my team. Is the highest level out of my whole team. Yes, higher than my... And number 5, the most controversial out of the starters, of the Alola starters,
Incineroar.
Why? First off, it was leaked. You know the final, the Chinese leak that showed the starter evolution.
And the moment Noah saw those leaks, he knew he was picking Incineroar.
Because the people on the internet,
no,
they hated it the design.
They thought it would be another fire fighting type, and when it wasn't, they said, "Why is it fire fighting?" And they said, "Why is it a dark type? This design is too. It looks like some Furfag design."
Also, do you know what Incineroar does to its haters on the website?
It slams its haters. It flings haters is extremely far off in the walls.
Whoa!
Damn!
Also, it has its own, like the other stars, it has its own unique Z move.
And this is my favorite of the stars.
Malicious Moonsault.
Malicious Moonsault is a really cool move.
Now this really makes you question why it's not a fighting type.
Yeah.
Like, it looks like it.
I mean, actually, it's based on a heal, which is a plain billing character in wrestling.
Seriously. Oh yeah, Malicious Moonsault. Incineroar is actually pretty good. It's one of the strongest out of the 3 starters. Alex actually wanted to use one. Actually wanted to use Incineroar.
Of course, Noah rejected the idea of training one.
Also, what did I name it? After my
presumably dead cat. He ran away from home.
4 years ago. I had it for less than a year. He ran away in November of 2013. Alright, so then number 4, which there's actually 3 of them, the Swords of Justice, better known as the Legendary Musketeers. These things, holy fuck. We have a fighting type trio. You know, Legendary.
Well, technically count Keldeo.
Oh. So, Cobalion and Terrakion and Virizion all have the typings of Steel Fighting, Rock Fighting. 2 of these are unique, but grass fighting. Mm-hmm. That was never unique. That Brom has had that type.
And unfortunately, Keldeo had the same luck of not an originality. Since Polygrass has had that type since Gen 1.
For 20 years.
Since Polygrass already had that type for almost 15 years.
Also, for Gen 5, only for Gen 5, Sacred Sword was their signature move.
The very next generation...
Aegislash!
No, only Doublade could learn it.
What?
The very next generation, Doublade and only Doublade could also learn it.
Why?
So, let's cover each one.
Cobalion, Steel Fighting. Incredibly tanky.
And not to mention, he's just an all-around good Pokemon. Don't keep in mind, catching him is very difficult, but it's worth it.
Yeah, so we have to say anything about legendaries.
The best part, if you trade with a person that has a surfing Pokemon, you can get this guy before your fifth gym battle.
No, it's actually your sixth.
You don't need to fight Clay to go out on that route, Noah.
Wow.
So, you can get this before you're halfway through the game. A legendary to use freely on your team.
Also, Terrakion, who is actually the last sort of Justice you run into. Say why.
He's in Victory Road.
I think they were paying an homage to Gen 1.
Or Moltres was in Victory Road.
In the remakes, he was obviously moved to Mount Ember. Or because it just didn't work. It just really didn't work. To have it there.
I'm getting all the night cores right now. I just realized what I said. I'm getting all the night cores.
Okay, so Terrakion in rock fighting. Yeah, I pretty much. It's also pretty good. And finally, the weakest out of the three. He tries switching. It's to Verizon. Try switching into Verizon instead. I had to make the Verizon joke.
Who doesn't like Verizon?
And I mean,
of course, and presumably to a lot of people, Verizon's a waifu.
And there's obviously porn of it.
Ew.
I don't want to think of Pokeporn.
Especially not porn of one of those favorite Pokemon.
Yes. Austin already traumatized me with Kirby porn.
Well, unless you're talking about number 2. Oh wait, we're not at number 2 yet.
Number 3.
Number 3!
Who is that?
Mew!
Oh, aka the glitch. The glitch mythical, as everyone knows him as. Because for the longest time, Mew was only available via glitch in Gen 1. Well, for glitch in Gen 1.
I'm overriding the music in
and he also had it at a event in Pokemon Emerald. But with the old Steam app. And, yeah, the start of the Art of the Mythical year. Start of year of Mythicals was actually, yeah, that. Free Mew!
To anyone who could make it to GameStop.
Yeah. Our dad picked up 2.
So our dad got us each one in a different state with his little driving.
Yeah, I EV trained, I super trained it into Alex stats. Yeah. Alex?
What?
Remember?
What was it?
With you.
What?
In your Mew.
Yeah, on my ID thing.
Yeah. What?
The food store. I don't know why I thought it was up in the upper corner on the top.
Okay, so number 3. You can learn every single move.
Mostly.
That's
every single move learnable by TM, that is. And a bunch of others.
And, yeah, Mew is pure. Also, I named my Mew. I called my Mew Vinny.
Yep.
My new cat. My newer cat.
And he named his Mewtwo Axel.
Yes.
After our other newer cat. Yep.
They're 2 years old.
They're siblings.
Yeah, they're twins. Okay, so number 2. Flash Toys. Is you gonna tell?
Noah's Poke Waifu.
Yes. Also, I decided to tell you this.
Yeah.
I'll finally get to tell you this since this is the evolution line.
Yeah.
I was playing Pokemon Showdown. I said my name was Red Squirtle 7. I was battling someone, and I said,
and he was getting super mad. He was getting his ass kicked.
I said, "Suck my dick."
And he said, "My mom told me that if I ever see a red Squirtle, not to suck its dick."
But it was the. Is that where you started taking expressions too fucking seriously?
No.
What the fuck? Why? Why did they say that? And I got that account banned. And then I had to start over as Blast Awesome.
Great fucking job, bro.
I got myself banned.
Nailed it.
So, Blastoise, it's actually very good. This is the starter I picked. This is the starter I picked for Camzo.
Yeah, obviously. And it's his waifu.
Yeah, please stop saying that. Okay, so as we were saying, Blastoise is overall a great Pokemon.
Yeah.
It's incredibly bulky. You can take a lot of hits. Okay, as you were saying,
Sorry about that awkward pause.
Okay, so that's all I have to say. Hey, but before we get to that, let's do some honorable mentions. I have quite a lot. Honorable mentions include. These include. Okay. These include Marowak. To be more specific, it gets a Alolan form. Or I just like how it's a ghost fire type instead of being a pure ground.
Really freaking cool.
However, it only learns 3 ghost type moves despite that typing.
Which are Shadow Ball, Shadow Bone, and
Hex.
Hex?
Yeah. Another one, that being Floatzel. It's a little interesting story. I have one named Weaselin, and he had a Mystic Water, which, yeah, it liked, and I accidentally sold it. I had gained some kind of magic.
Some kind of family heirloom.
And when I accidentally sold it, without thinking twice, he got very upset. And I reset my game.
Not the file!
I reloaded my game. I reloaded my file. To be more specific. There's pretty much been a rule every time I have a Floatzel, well, it has to have a Mystic Water. No joke.
No exception.
Yeah, no exception. Another one I wanted to include was Metagross, aka the hardest Pokemon to catch.
The hardest Pokemon to catch, and the hardest legendary Pokemon to capture.
I actually did capture one. One, by the way. I did actually capture one. Another one I wanted to put on here was, this was kind of to be expected.
Yeah. Which one?
That wasn't.
What? Sable?
No.
What?
Pikachu. Pikachu! The little yellow, the fucking poster boy, or the Pokemon mascot. And even if you don't play Pokemon,
chances are you've heard of Pikachu.
You do know what Pikachu is. What's that on Pikachu's tail?
What's the Satanic Z?
What's Mewtwo? Mewtwo has 3 fingers.
3 fingers means
Hail Satan. It means it's the Satanic Salute. That means Hail Satan. Yes, weird. Oh yeah, I also wanted to put Delphox on the list, which he broke that tradition. And being a fire, instead of firefighting, it was a fire dart. It was a fire psychic.
Yeah. Anyways,
so finally, on to number 1. And that is...
Keldeo!
That's right, this is my favorite Pokemon of all time. Because I actually got it on a Black to a White to event.
Yep. Yepsy Depsies.
What the fuck? So, as we were saying, Keldeo is water fighting, has 2 forms. If it knows its signature moves, yes, this actually has stayed its signature move, Secret Sword, it will activate its Resolute form. Yes, it's Resolute form. And probably another reason why I love this Pokemon is because, well, the Keldeo's movie 15. I seriously love this film. Even though it has a little too many penis innuendos. Sword. Seriously, every time sword is said, it sounds like an innuendo. So Keldeo is just, well, I get used on my team and I got to level 100. It's to be expected. It's to be expected from me. Alright, so that concludes my list of my top 10 favorite Pokemon. So,
see ya in the next.
See you tomorrow.
tomorrow.
Bye.